family, what's that word? We're back. Thank you guys for being here. We are about to review and react to Jay Marvelous's video on Dolph. Memphis is great. The only great in Memphis. Even with 3-6 Mafia's presence, they were all ooh type deal anyways. But thanks for being here. Shout out to the people in the comment section on the last video. And yeah, I'm thankful for you guys being here. Real talk. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing if it weren't for you guys. Just still being here even when the channels, even when the channel is experiencing highs or lows. You guys are here, so it keeps me motivated. Jay Marvelous. He has a channel sort of like mine's, and he's just explaining situations that these people go through allegedly. But we're gonna see what he says about Young Dolph. This video is titled Rapper Young Dolph Didn't Join Him, and they took him down. It's putting me in the mind of that 22 mil video. Yeah, even when that video was filmed, it felt almost like he was mocking him. That's kind of what it felt like to me, and I'm sure that's probably how they took it too. Who knows? But we're about to get to the bottom of it. Maybe. Allegedly. Let's go. All these runs for the last 3 years have been independent. We know this dude had some hellified runs. Just imagine getting all that cheese. Now, did he have distribution? For sure. But that's its own thing. I'm not saying it couldn't play a part in whatever people may say, but
oh, none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Are you anti-signing? Because I see a lot of dudes who really want to just maintain their independence throughout their career. Tech9 does. Like a lot of dudes who make a good ton of money just stay independent. Are you fielding any offers, or are you just happy where things are? I'm happy where things are, and at the same time, it's like it's gonna have to be something different, man, from what everybody used to seeing when Young Dolph gets signed. It's gonna have to be something like, damn, they did that. You know what I mean? Or damn, such and such. Like it's gonna have to be something completely different because I'm a complete different artist. You know what I mean? I ain't just no artist, you know what I'm saying? And everybody know that, you know what I mean? So it's gonna have to be something different, you know what I mean? What separates you, for the executives who are gonna be watching this, what separates you from the rest of the pack? Man, I'm gonna be here forever, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether I'm with a label or not, Paper Empire gonna boom, Dolph gonna boom, everybody around me gonna boom. We're gonna eat regardless, we're gonna be here regardless, we're gonna get rich regardless. After gaining notoriety in Memphis, he would begin to get offers from people like Juicy J and Yo Gotti. But once he turned down to Yo Gotti did, the beef between the two would begin.
I think not signing was probably one of the best things he's ever done. Real talk. Not signing. It just allowed him to get all the revenue. But also the thing with not signing, which could be a con in some people's eyes, is you got to do a lot of the footwork yourself. But once you reap the reward, it's like, how could you not? I've seen people go major, and I've experienced people stay totally independent. I've experienced it firsthand, and usually what I see is that the person that stayed independent is usually happier overall than the person that signed. Take Russ for instance. Let's continue.
God want me to do the, like, man, come on, bro, let's do CMG Paper Route. It's cool, I'm knocking for that. If I was him, I would have came, like, you know what I'm saying? But only thing was going to happen behind it was people like, oh, he popped off because of Guy. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't do that because I got too much of my own time and money with him. You feel what I'm saying? So, like I said, like,
I know Gotti respect that because he did the same thing.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I was saying. Like, people that done been through this, they know exactly what I'm doing right now. So they can't do nothing but respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, it take a lot of hard work to get to where I'm at right now, do what I'm doing.
2012, Young Dolph will become allies with Gucci Mane as Gucci Mane.
Question. Do y'all think Dolph will be as big as he is if he signed to Dolph? Or Dolph if he signed to Gotti? I've never thought Gotti was that good of a rapper. But his business hand. Come on, man. Do y'all think he signed him to try to put a cap on him? That is a thing some people say. When they're threatened by you or see your potential, they want to put a cap on you, so they'll sign you and then shelf you. Come on, man. Straight shelf you.
Man would give him the insides of the music business. In 2014, Young Dolph would release his mixtape High Class Street Music, which would feature the song Preach and give him a mainstream buzz.
If it don't work, he'll f***ing leak. Preach.
In what took place earlier, to what degree we have no idea at this point.
100 shots.
Another rapper, Young Dolph, in critical condition.
An individual produces a gun, a suspect, and fires toward the individual who was shot.
Blood between rival rappers several months ago. Heard the shots here in Hollywood and nearby.
I ain't gonna lie, that whole situation was crazy. Bro was moving way too smart to be so relaxed in his own hood for whatever happened at Makita's to happen. That's just my opinion. You're at home in Memphis. You know what Memphis is about. You know what kind of smoke is in Memphis. If you're moving how you're moving so smart on the road, why wouldn't you move that way in the thick of things? That's the thing that really confused me about this whole situation. How was this dude so comfortable? How? Why? People were chasing you down in Cali, I think, in Charlotte. But you come back to one of the worst places on earth, Memphis. And I'm not laughing at this situation, I'm just laughing at what I said about Memphis. It's horrible there. Why would you move that way?
Milk from Jay-Z and Rock Nation, and that Yo Gotti is also on this label. Young Dolph will refuse the deal.
I got myself in a bad situation, dog. I don't know what the is, dog. I mean, really takes you if I do know what to do, but I'm let y'all know what's going on. But for the last 6 months, I've been having a $22 million contract debating on should I do the deal or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, should I take the $22 million or $22 million?
Imagine being able to build it.
Had a sign that said F the 22 million.
The sign of the contract, I'm kind of super close. We're super close. Super close twice. What's that? What is super close? Did you actually see the paperwork? Bro, the last deal I was finna get ready to do, I signed it. How much was it for? I mean, a dub. 22. I mean, 22. Yep. Well, I went to my lawyer office. We talked. We go over. We have been going over for like the last about 4 months. Oh, all right. The deal was good though. But I'm talking about it was what it was. We went over. It was what I had.
If that's true, it's really believable off the strength that what this man was able to do alone, independently, what he was able to do with the distribution deal included, with his own money. So if a label's watching this dude generate $8 million annually, they're probably sitting back like, you know what? Let's give him the push. And he'll still be able to generate his 8, but he might generate us 28 million. I could see why he didn't sign, but I can see why if they came with that high of a number, I can understand why. Period. I can understand that. They'll make that back, yeah, ASAP.
Structure with the whole, like, I'm gonna do it. When I sign it, I'm in my lawyer office, I'm gonna sign it, so she send it back. I leave, go right back up to her office, get the contract to fold and tell her, I leave with the folder in my hand.
Yo! Everybody wanna know what motherfucking deal Dolph signed? I'll let y'all know in a few minutes. Dolph signed with what nation? Nah, they're my boys. But no, I'll let y'all know in a minute. Stay tuned.
Young Dolph would then slide the $22 million deal and sign with Empire Records. He would do a web episode exposing the music industry on how they set rappers up for failure. Now he broke the oath.
Libertyland was a amusement park in Memphis. Okay. You know what I mean? So that's how we came up with the name, Welcome to Libertyland. You know?
Where they kind of offer you this deal or to take this deal, right. But they keep all the money. And the other plantation couldn't believe that you wasn't going to take this deal, but you walked away from it. And this is a wild way of thinking about the music industry and thinking about business. But as you were filling office, is this how you kind of seen the game? Like,
I don't know. I ain't saying how I feel about it, but it got a percentage in there. Okay. You know what I'm saying? It got a percentage in there for sure.
Right. Young Dolph in owner. It's Dolph.
Stop giving Young Dolph mainstream success. He would then focus on pushing his artist, but would eventually get that.
Now, what more do we need to see? If this isn't getting down right here, I don't know what is. And this was done at a time where people were really speaking out about this whole thing. Come on, man. How much more can you get down?
He would then focus on pushing his artist, but would eventually get down.
Young Dolph said.
If I sacrifice.
Now, getting down. Come on, bro. Let me mute this. I need this screenshot right here. Y'all know the words to that song. I don't have to say them. Y'all get what it is. I wonder what made him finally give in and want to be a part. I feel like when he did that, I feel like it was too open of a gesture. And if they really came to him already, maybe they were just like, you know what? We cool.
A month after his timely death, murder invited by the power of his tongue, or his enemy at the gates, or mystery price paid for success like Dr. Faustus.
Or no, do it, being that he was shot up 22 times. Young Dolph's cousin would say this.
At the same time, like, I'm cool, he bro, get too much money, bro, they gonna let me keep him, bro. They gonna let me keep him, bro. He said, bro, he said, if I found out, he said, bro, if I ever, bro, I want you to go online and talk your shit, bro. If they ever, bro, and that's not exactly what I'm gonna do, bro. If they ever, bro, they go online and talk your damn.
We're gonna end it right there. We're definitely gonna end it right there. How I feel about the Dolph situation, I don't feel like it was industry stuff. I really don't. I feel like it was street stuff. Do I feel like this was one of those situations where they tried to disguise it as this to make it look like that? No. I feel like it was just how it looked. And then you got to think about what happened afterwards with Jook. Now, some people say that was gaudy and this and that or whatever. I don't believe it. I really don't. Especially if you know how Memphis gives it up. Period. If you've made it to this point, thank you. Say I made it. Let me know when you got the notification, where you're tapping in from. Let me know what you want to see next. Shout out to Jay Marvelous too. I love my bro's channel. One of my favorites. Anyways, I'm out. Peace.